Hovertech. Just a button away.
In this video tutorial, I'll be explaining how to manually update drivers on your Windows PC. You're probably wondering why you would need to update drivers on your PC. The answer is Device Manager, so I'm going to go ahead and launch it to explain. You launch the Start menu and you search for Device Manager, then you select. Device Manager is where all connected devices and drivers get listed. To explain your question, I'm going to show hidden devices by clicking View, Show Hidden Devices. Now to your question, why would I need to update drivers on my PC? Whenever you connect any device like your phone to your PC, it gets detected under Device Manager, so you're going to have an entry under Device Manager. Now whenever you want to use a software to either read or write to your device from your PC, the software requires a specific entry under Device Manager in order to detect or communicate with your device. Now in the case where the detection is not the same thing as what the software is looking for, you have a mismatch and the software cannot interact with your device. When that happens, what you want to do is to update the detection to whatever the software requires, so there's going to be a match and the software can interact with your device. That's what this guide is about. In order for you to do that, first your device needs to get detected as something under Device Manager. It needs to have an entry under Device Manager, and then you need to have the drivers which you intend to update that entry to. Also, it should be in .inf format. The reason why I showed hidden devices is that sometimes the detection can appear for a couple of seconds and then disappear or appear to disappear. So what you just need to do in that case is to view hidden devices, and you will see it just there among the hidden devices, and then you can start to update. Now for this example, I'll be using a Qualcomm device. So I need to take note of two sections. First, other devices section, take note of what it looks like, and then the COM port section, take note of what it looks like. Now I'm going to connect my Qualcomm device in EDL mode. EDL is emergency download mode. And then you take note of what it shows up as under Device Manager. Now under other devices, I have QHSUSB_bulk. Now if I want to flash this device, for example, what the tools are looking for is Qualcomm HSUSB QD loader 9008, but this is what I have. That means the tool cannot communicate with my device. So what I need to do is to update this entry QHSUSB_bulk to what the tool is going to be looking for. So to do that, you right click on the entry, select update driver, click on browse my computer, let me pick, next, hard disk, browse, and navigate to the location of the driver which you intend to update the entry to. You highlight it and you click open, click on OK. Now you should have a list of possible drivers you can update to. So you highlight the driver you intend to update to, you click on next. I should mention that for Windows 8 and above devices, you would need to disable driver signature enforcement if the driver you are trying to install is an unsigned driver. For example, you can see this error I'm getting because I'm trying to install an unsigned driver. So I'll click install the driver software anyway. But if this driver is signed, you don't have to disable driver signature enforcement. I'll link to the tutorial on how to do that in the description below. So I have Windows has successfully updated your drivers. I can click on close. And Device Manager is going to refresh. You could also go under action and click on scan for hardware changes. Now, once that is done, still under device manager, take note of other devices. You can see that entry is missing. You do not have it here anymore. But come under COM ports and you have the entry. Now, whenever I try to use Qualcomm flash tools, they can detect the device because this is the entry they are looking for or require for the process. So that's how to manually update drivers on your PC from device manager. If you got stuck at any point in this guide, then feel free to drop your questions in the comments below and we'll be happy to assist you. And if you found this helpful, ensure to subscribe and share to keep getting more helpful tutorials from Hovertech.